a place where the enchanting symphony of nature enthralls you with its magic.
Such a place exists just outside the concrete jungles of Bangalore.
We made our way to the Bannerghatta Nature Camp to participate in a unique program, an awareness program on nature and ecotourism for the travel trade and teaching community. The day began with Mr. Mohammad Farooq, Director of India Tourism Bangalore, setting the tone for the day, followed by participants embarking on a very satisfying nature walk.
We are come today this morning to enjoy for the oneness with nature. That's what I look at ecotourism. Ecotourism is one vertical where I think there is a lot of potential. Why do I say this? Because ecotourism is one I think which can be promoted at this period of time. We can always without compromising on the safety and health protocols, we can actually promote ecotourism. We all think that ecotourism is just is only from we always look it from the perspective of tourism, but there is some educational value in it. I think we should actually if we have to equip ourselves, our next generations, if we want to give what we enjoy to the next generation, I think there is an element of education that is required. I believe in teachers because I think they have a very big role to play. If we can equip if we can inculcate the basic values to the tomorrow's generation, I think we will succeed in a lot. I mean, we succeed a lot in bringing Incredible India to the next level.
To get an experience of a difference. Okay, and here we have a very unique setup of people from the social media, people from the travel trade, experiential tourism. We also have faculty members from colleges deemed to be universities and the university. Super milieu that we have. And I am confident that till about 4:30 in the evening or 4:45, we'll have a wonderful time here, and we'll actually, enjoy the discussions, the camaraderie that we can share, and go back with good memories, such that we all can do what is written on the cap. Dekho apna desh. Nature walk will bring you closer to nature, and you will be able to appreciate what happens vis-a-vis sustainability, responsible tourism. I mean, as Farooq sir rightly pointed out, how ecotourism can become a wonderful tool, a wonderful platform for all of us to enjoy. Okay? Lots of animals, herbivorous. Don't expect the carnivorous to come in, because then we'll definitely become the prey.
Praveen Singh. I run a small boutique tourism company. It's called Hidden Gem Stores. I'm really impressed that we have such a beautiful location, 20 minutes away from Meenakshi Mall. I can't believe that I saw in the wild bisons, nilgais.
Kavaljit Singh Narula. I am from La Passage to India, Bangalore, working since 30 years almost. Now it is very much important because, like Atmanirbhar Bharat, we have to see that we, as citizens of India, explore such abundance of nature which is available, free of cost. Starts with a very good nature walk, having seen animals grazing.
I have attended a lot of these nature camps earlier too, but I think this is a very novel experience. It's an experience worth coming to, very close to the urban, wherever we are staying in the city. I'm Sandeep, the founder of Exploritage. Exploritage stands for Explore and Experience Heritage. We conduct walking tours and heritage and historical tours in and around Bangalore and outskirts of Bangalore. This is a very good initiative by India Tourism to bring people from the industry and academic together and have an interaction, expecting some good interactive sessions throughout the day. And then go back, with all the experience and then influence others. Thank you.
Lodges, of course, provides us with, the access to train people. As I told you, around 2,000 government school children were selected around the nature camp and trained. I've personally trained them in this place. So towards the day, we'll also take you to a bear rescue center, which is called the SOS. And I'll tell you the story then. But that's very unique to this place. We will also take a safari to witness the lions and the tigers which are in the enclosure. So they've tried to create the natural environment and allow them free. We'll also do that.
One of the highlights of the day was a visit to the Bear Rescue Center, where participants learned about how the bears were rescued from abuse and exploitation.
Save both the people as well as the animal, not only to just rescue the animal and then forget about people. So the main motto of the project is to help both the parties.
His idea was simple. Human beings will be caged, animals will be left free, you see. And that is what has happened here. And I think it is one rare experience. I mean, when you go into the safari area, I'm sure some of you have already come to the safari area earlier. The way they have done up is something very unique by itself. When you talk of safaris in Africa, it is a different ballgame altogether. But here, it's so controlled and so well managed that even those animals which are, left astray, which are having their own issues, are brought in over here and left into the safari area first.
The classroom session explained various concepts of ecotourism and sustainability and provided a platform for exchange of ideas.
So what happened when ecotourism was coined? It was all coined with some kind of a theory in mind, right? Then when people practically started traveling to places, they understood, apart from the four things, that is conservation bent of mind, livelihoods and economic benefits to local communities. Then when you go to a particular place, when we came here this morning, we are going back with some kind of information, literature, right? That and what else? There should be some kind of nature aspect to it. Now, we will keep this one side. There is an interjection to ecotourism. Later on came these two terms, that is sustainable tourism and nature tourism. We are dividing the 4 points into two. We are bringing sustainability aspect, we are bringing the nature aspect, and we are getting ecotourism as an interjection.
Web of Life, an interesting outdoor activity, drove home the importance of preserving the fragile balance of nature.
Now let's understand the web of life. Suppose we ask the air to release, right? Yeah? Suppose, sir, you release money.
You just come out of that.
Come out of it.
Just leave it. Yeah. Okay. You be where you are. All others be where you are.
Do the next one.
Yeah. So what happens is simple now. When you want them together, it is a successful, whatever it is. I mean, whether the student got linked to the moon or mud went with the tree, immaterial at that point in time, but they found some reason to go ahead, you see. But when you release one,
can you see the web of life becoming loose?
It was a nice opportunity for me to organize a program, an awareness program and familiarization program for travel trade and for the academicians. Through this, what we wanted to achieve was that to promote ecotourism during the pandemic, because people don't want to go to crowded places. So we wanted the travel trade to understand the potential of ecotourism and identify the lesser known ecotourism destination in and around Karnataka, so that they can promote this to the discerning travelers. We also gave them some awareness program on the principles of ecotourism, and we also had an opportunity to take them around for a nature walk. We took them for a safari. So it was basically, we were trying to give both theoretical and practical exposure, so that they get a feel of what exactly they are going to give to the discerning travelers. So I think all the people who had participated in this program appreciated our efforts in organizing this in a very professional manner. And I also want to thank the Ministry of Tourism for giving me this opportunity to organize a program like this.
My name is Shahid, and I'm part of Dharti, the NGO, and working along with Mr. Farooq, our Director for India Tourism Bangalore, trying to help him to organize this awareness program for the travel trade and for teachers from the Kendriya Vidyalaya, and also for a few faculty members from autonomous colleges, universities, deemed to be universities. The whole idea over here was to ensure that they get a feel forward of what exactly is nature and ecotourism. And of course, we have done it in a very slabbed manner, wherein we have got school teachers, that is the high school and higher secondary. You also have graduate teaching staff, and you also have the postgraduate teaching staff. And the beauty of the whole program is the travel trade coming into the picture. So it's a meeting of multiple minds, and each one becoming a feeder to the other. So the whole idea was not only the participants learn about nature and ecotourism, but they also carry it to their friends, families, their students, and if it is travel trade, their partners, and ensure that a good thing happens in the form of ecotourism.
Suja John from Christ University. I would like to describe today as a day well spent.
मेरा नाम मनोज कुमार है और मैं केंद्रीय विद्यालय क्यारपुम से बिलोंग करता हूँ. Now I am very happy because जो first time और इतना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मुझे मिला है कि I am very happy, and मैं घर जाके अपने बच्चों को बताऊंगा, अपनी फैमिली को बताऊंगा, अपने स्कूल के बच्चों को बताऊंगा कि कितना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस हुआ मुझे वहाँ पे जाके.
I really appreciate the initiative taken by Mr. Farooq from the Bangalore office of India Tourism, especially for people in the experiential area. I think this is a new segment which is emerging, and I'm part of that.
Coming to the point, the main reason why we all are here, the fraternity from the industry and the academicians, I think this meeting served the purpose. So yes, I have studied in books, I've studied in, I've listened to a lot of lectures about ecotourism, but I think I've gained more knowledge today. So I've actually got the real detail of what is actually been happening in the destination in real time.
This is a very good initiative, bringing academic, professionals, academicians and professionals together. I had a very good interaction with a lot of people who are in academics, professors, and teaching various tourism-related subjects, and listening to their ideas, and then the whole experience of the nature walk and safari, and knowledge about the ecotourism. And then this is something which is memorable, which I think it's a very good start for the restart of tourism.
All participants were provided participation certificates.
We drove back towards the city, rejuvenated by the soothing embrace of nature and enriched with the exchange of ideas that the program had facilitated.
Hi, I'm Sandy.
And I'm Vijay.
We invite you to join us on our journey
as we travel, experience and share. For more videos from our travels,
do not forget to subscribe to our channel.